My name is Jaden, and my grade is 4.
I'm June London, and I'm in 5th grade.
I'm Vickiana Alvarez, and I'm in 4th grade.
My name is Gabrielle Villegas, and my year is 2004.
My name is Tyler Villa, and I'm in 5th grade.
My name is Anton, and I'm in Mr. Green's class on number 411. I am in grade 4.
My name is Albina, and I'm in 4th grade.
My grade is 2nd grade, and my age is 8.
My name is Judeline Vivian. My grade, I am in 2nd grade.
I am Joseph. I am 7 years old.
My name is Mame, and I'm in 3rd grade.
I'm Jaden Luangi, and I'm in 3rd grade.
My name is Ryan, and I'm 12 years old.
My name is Mackenzie. I'm 12 years old, and I'm in 6th grade.
My name is Ian Martinez. My grade is 7th.
My name is Kiara Vega, and I'm in the 8th grade.
Brianna Williams, and I'm in 8th grade.
Fiction, because I'm more on the creative side than all facts.
I like reading books that have adventures, like mysteries and stuff, because it makes my imagination run wild sometimes. I think I'm a reader that likes to read biographies about people and countries. Sometimes I like fiction, but not like the fiction that's to the extreme that is like fantasy with unicorns and stuff. I just like the fiction like flying animals, and I like nonfiction too.
I mostly like fiction.
Interesting books that give you information and facts. I like to read fantasy books. I like to read nonfiction books, I like to read nonfiction books, and I like to read fantasy books. It's called The Magic Tree House because it's kind of like a mix of fiction and nonfiction. So I get to learn facts, and I also get to learn what I'm interested in.
The dog who thought he was Santa. Because it's a type of book that has adventures in it, and there's a lot of mysteries, and it talks about how a dog thinks he's Santa, and that one of his owners, the little girl, won't tell anyone what she wants for Christmas, and then the dog pretends to dress up like Santa, and then he shows her, and then she tells the dog what he wants. I like this book. It's called The Dork Diaries. It's not a book, but it's like a series, and I like to read all those books because it kind of relates to real life and things that happen in high school that go on, and things that you feel in your mind.
Go Dog Go. It's about a bunch of dogs doing silly stuff, and at the end they have a party on a giant tree.
Judy Louis is always in a different mood.
My favorite book is Inkheart. It's about this girl named Maggie, and her father is a book wizard. He really likes books. I'm slow and fast depending on how big the book is, and I like to have fun with my reading, and I also like to read a lot.
I think I'm a type of adventurous reader.
I'm kind of picky about the books I read, because I don't want to read books I don't like.
I would say that I'm a reader that likes to step into the book, because sometimes when I'm reading a book and I'm so into the book, I forget what's going around.
Interested reader.
I'm a very picky reader because I really base what I'm reading is because of the front cover. So if the front cover is really boring, then I'm not going to read it.
I get my reading log. I write down what book I'm reading and the date and what time it is. And also, I get my, it's like this book thing where you can write down your thing?
I read a book about neocats.
Well, I track what word I'm gonna go on, so just in case like I accidentally skip to the next sentence.
I log in my book and the date, and then I open up my notebook, which I write sticky notes and my noticings and my figuring out and my guessings, and I put that in my notebook.
My brain is full and I just write some down so there's space for more reading.
Usually we have our stacks of notes, and whenever you find something interesting or something that you think you should write down, I usually write that down and stick it in the book.
Being brimful. If your brain's too full, you have to write it on a stick, whatever you just read it on a sticky note.
Well, at first I started off as a little nervous reading in front of people, but now at the end of the year, I've learned I'm not scared anymore, and I'm able to go in front of the classroom and read a book. So I've overcome my fear of reading in front of the class.
Lots of teachers motivate me.
Yes, I've started to read different types of books. I've started to read long books. Last year I used to read chapter books, but now I'm reading books long books. A few days ago I read a book about the Titanic, and it was really, really long. And I learned a lot about them. And I think this year I'm learning more new facts about things because some of the books have a lot of cool facts I never knew before.
I read more books that have long pages and lots of chapters.
My first year here, I was kind of a slow reader, and I didn't really participate that much, but as the years went on, I started learning a lot more.
I stayed back in kindergarten because I didn't really like to read, so my grades are falling. But Seven Hills has helped me because they have tutoring on Fridays, which really helped me as a reader. And I've grown because now I'm a level U, and I'm really excited about that. And I wasn't really interested in fantasy because I like to read realistic fiction books, but now I'm really interested in realistic fiction.
The library teacher and also the teacher in our classroom, because the library teacher, we read books in front of when we're in class, and then our teachers, they help us move up our levels, and it makes me easier, and it's more easier for me to read because now I don't hesitate or in front of the classroom or anything like that.
It's the book fair because I went to the book fair and I went to buy some books, and since that day I've been reading those books, and one of the books I got was a Dork Diaries book, and it was do it yourself. So every day you filled in the question, and then it will relate to what happened in the book.
Characters, focusing on text features and characters.
I think Seven Hills is great by everyone learning and everyone doing activities.
Well, not every school has uniforms, so it makes it unique. And we have one of the best choirs in throughout the whole state. So I think it's pretty unique that we get to do a lot of things that other choirs can't.
By learning, focus, being prepared, and being kind and safe.
The teachers are really special, some of them, and there's some of the stuff that we do here I've never done in any other school.
Seven Hills is a very special school. It's very close. We're very close with each other. The 8th grade students know almost every teacher, almost every student. We have relatives here. My cousins are here. Siblings. It's a very nice school.
I think that they're humorous and they like to have fun and like to party.
A great teacher is somebody who lets you have fun, lets you do stuff, lets you learn, and have fun.
Someone who's fun, someone who can understand kids, and like when they give you lessons, you're not just reading out of a book, like you have like hands-on learning.
A great teacher is someone who listens and helps you with things you struggle with.
It keeps you focused while you're gonna go to whatever you're gonna go to.
If we don't have those procedures like that, then it'll be sloppy transitions, and we won't be sitting. We won't be sitting right, and it'll be loud in the class if we don't have partner conversations.
I think the 1, 2, 3 moves is important because if they don't do it, a lot of people will be running to their seats. So we have to do the 1, 2, 3 move one by one.
Because you want to know more about what someone else is reading, and if they still have the same book but a different season, you can still know.
I think it's important because you'll be able, the class stays organized and it's easier to move, it's easier for the teacher.
Discipline. It strengthens discipline. Students may not listen, and what we do here is if one person doesn't do it correctly, then the whole class does it again and you learn your lesson.
Growing up from kindergarten, then they're going to be expecting the same exact thing in first grade. So it's harder for the little kids to be disciplined differently and learn differently than the rest of the school.
After school activities, and you can learn different things like sports camp or other activities you like to do.
I am not much of a girly girl, but I have sass, and I have glasses, which makes me feel unique, and I have ear problems, so I feel unique because I'm also proud of it.
Like helping teachers and being a great helper.
I want to be a writer because I want to write children's books.
I want to go to college so I can learn more, and soon when I become a stylist, I may become a teacher after I quit. I'm thinking of being a pharma
Engineer, because I like math and I like building. I have lots of different choices, but truthfully, I want to be a teacher.
So I can get more education and I can be smarter.
I think I'm going to be a stylist for clothes because I really like fashion. And I usually go outside and I pick what I want.
So I can learn about animals.
Because college gives you more experiences and helps you get to bigger places.
During the study that I did, like a research project, I learned that I have to go to college to become a baker.
It helped me by learning different things and helping me learn and be successful.
Well, I've been here since kindergarten, so it's helped me with math, reading, science, and I really want to be a pediatrician when I grow up, so math and science, reading and writing will come in handy for me.
By helping me be prepared and learning me how to do math, reading, writing.
It's more advanced than my other school, and there's a lot of clubs that we have, like robotics club and stuff like that, and it kind of helps me learn better.
Seven Hills has helped me become an independent learner. I was very dependent on teachers almost telling me the answers to questions, looking at the textbooks and not knowing what anything means. Now I barely struggle. The teachers are very helpful and they're always there for any questions.